Hello, and welcome back to an episode of Minecraft Survival. This is part 48. I fixed my microphone, probably. I ended up getting a new microphone. This one I sound a lot clearer, but you can also hear like every sound in the background. So, in terms of quality, it's about the same, similar, I don't know. So, yeah, I finally have that fixed, probably. Either that or I'm going to record this entire episode and find out that I still have some stuff broken. Turns out it wasn't exactly the microphone that was broken, it was just my audio software was like glitched or something. I don't know. I'll talk about that more later in the episode. First, this building. In case you didn't see my episode, or my video where I talked about how my microphone was broken, this building was the video that I made and then found out that the audio files were like horrible and messed up. This is a sugarcane farm, which I actually really need to change up how this works, because how this originally worked was there were some pistons, there's some sugarcane, and like every 2 ticks the pistons fire. Not actually that fast, but yeah, it kind of slows down the whole process. Hold on, I gotta sleep real quick. It's turned into nighttime. What do you mean I can only sleep during night? It's sunset. Can I sleep now? There we go. So originally how this thing works, and how it works right now, is basically there's some sugarcane, there's some pistons. Every time the light level changes, like at all, the thing fires up there, then it goes, and yeah. I need it to work a little bit differently. I'm thinking my original plan for this was to use a hopper clock, but I could not figure that out. So yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that for this episode. I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a staircase and head on up there. And now that we're in here, you can get a better idea of what this thing looks like on the inside. Just got some things hooked up, and yeah. I'm actually gonna deactivate all of this. I think I have 2 hoppers on me. Yes. So the thing that I'm trying to figure out how to do is how to set up a hopper clock. I'll actually do it on this side, so that the hopper is then like detected, I guess, every time that it goes through. Not exactly sure how to do that, but you know what, we're gonna figure it out. So my first idea was have a sticky piston here, a redstone block here, and then have like a stack of items, for instance iron, in there, so that every time things go all the way through, it will end up filling this up. Then I'll take a comparator output from each of these that go into different areas. The comparator output will go output into another area, probably like a 1-tick piston thing, shooting this out, making it go to this side. Then it'll slowly fill up this comparator output, which will eventually lead to an observer that will give this a single tick. That's the plan, at least. Whether or not that's going to work or not, I have no clue. Ooh, and there's another weird thing. Why is this getting an output from here? That might cause some issues for my plans. Hold on. What if I took a comparator output like this from here? Does that still give an output? It does not. And then I ran this around like this. And then I do I have a lever on me? I don't, but I have a redstone torch. That's gonna have to do. I did a 1-tick pulse, so that's slowly filling up. How far will 1 stack get this? And is 1 stack even enough? I might have to put all 4 or 5 stacks in there to make this work how I want it to. But yeah, it's going. It's going a little too far. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think I can make this work. Okay. So I'm gonna have this so that it goes as far as 5 stacks will take it. And I think it's already at 1 stack, so yeah. I'll get 5 stacks of some random item, maybe like sand or something. I'll throw them all into here, see how far that takes this, whatchamacallit, the thing. Then I'll put repeaters on either side of that. And, man, I'm not good at redstone. Or actually, I know, I could put observers on either side, and then the repeaters would just be there, and then the observers would give a 1-tick pulse instead of holding it open, and then it would give a second pulse just randomly because, well, there's no way I can think of to stop that, but that doesn't really matter. And then, once this runs out, then it'll just go through that again. And also, ooh, I just thought, I might not have to do 5 of these, or 5 whole stacks, I might just have to do 2, because it'll have to fill up the entire other side first. So, you know what, I'm going to stop talking about it, and I'm just going to grab some resources and see if I can actually do it. Also, I'm going to fill in this hole, because it's kind of annoying me. Alright, so I have the system set up so that exactly at 2 stacks, like if I were to take out 1 item, oh, it would still activate. Oh, never mind. Okay, what is the maximum input before it decides to fire? 48, 51 works. Does 50 work? No. Does 51 work? Yes, it does. Alright, so 51 and 64 is how far this is going to go. And that takes it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then, if I were to reroute this so it went over here instead, then yeah, that reaches there. Remove one of these, and it does not reach there. Alright, so I have this set up how I want it to have it. So then, if I were to take a comparator output, I think I have another comparator there, take a comparator output from here, and just send it in any random direction, just go like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll need some blocks, so then 5, 6, I can actually just move this over to here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to need to figure out how to do a 1-tick pulse thing that'll then send a pulse into this, shooting out the redstone block to that side, or the ladder into this side, so that every time it does that, and then I also need to hook up the same thing to this. Hold on, I gotta figure out how to do this. Oh, I know how I could do this. If I were to put a repeater, do I have another repeater? I do. If I put a repeater there, okay, that gives an update. That's kind of weird. And then if I were to put redstone dust here, then it would go ahead and activate the thing anyways, so that every time either of these reaches maximum output, it would end up activating the 1-tick pulse, firing the piston, moving the block. Alright, we figured out how to make a redstone clock. I did not actually figure, or think I would actually be able to figure this out. So now all I need to do is, ooh, I need to sleep, it is nighttime. And then I need to get something to make a 1-tick pulse. I already have a sticky piston, so I might be able to kind of jerry-rig something. I believe this still works if you do this, and then this, and put some blocks here, break that. Does this work? Hold on, I'm going to disconnect this from the system. If I were to put this here, then it doesn't go through. If I were to put a repeater here, would it go through? I don't know. Probably should have connected this up to the system first. So connect this up. I don't actually know if that's connected properly, but we'll find out in a second. It is not. So maybe this system doesn't work anymore. Oh man. That means I'm gonna actually have to figure something out. No. Luckily, I may have a plan that involves some droppers. There's a system that works in Pocket Edition, which may work here, where basically you have like 4 different droppers that lead to different things. You have a hopper, and yeah. I think I'm just gonna have to try that and see if it works. So let's see if I remember how to make this. We start by putting this here, and this goes here, then this, I believe, just can go like, this might actually have been supposed to be a chest. Let's put that there, put that there. I don't feel like I did that right. So we have this system. So if I were to put a piece of wood in there, and then put a spruce wood plank there, the spruce wood plank appears in there. So then if I press the button again, it appears in there. Press the button again, it appears in there. Alright, so I have a system that works, and I believe this is totally redstone activatable. So break this torch, put the button here, appears in there, appears in there, perfect. So we have a system that works properly. Oh man, I'm breaking stuff. Height restrictions might give me a couple issues with placing some of these, but no, it's actually pretty good. So place that there, place the hopper here, put in the spruce plank, and I need another comparator. Oops. Alright, so all I should have to do is put this in here, then as soon as I put this in here, no. I forgot to put in the... Ah, and that still doesn't matter. Oh no, I used the wrong... Ah, oh no. Used the wrong system. Oh, I know how this system was supposed to be used. I need a... Okay. Yep, I gotta tear this thing apart again. I used this wrong. This entire episode might just be me trying to figure out how in the world to make a hopper clock. So now I should have this set up properly. So if I put this there, then I put in the last item. Uh-oh. It didn't go all the way through. Why didn't it? Uh-oh. Hold on. If I maybe place this here, and then I gotta place this back into one of these, and I'll actually place it into that one so that it's a little bit faster, and then it's in one of these, right? It's in there, which means it's locked again, because it didn't fire this. Ah, man, what did I do wrong? Maybe if I put a repeater there? Like, I am legitimately confused. What is happening? Did it go all the way through? It went all the way through that time. Did I just need a repeater there? Hold on. So then if I take everything and put it into here, and just get the entirety of it over here, as soon as that does this, it should send a pulse and also lock this one, right? Yeah, and it's in there now. And now I'm going to wait one more time to make sure this is functioning. Okay, wait a couple seconds. Yeah, it's working now. What was going on before? I guess I just need a repeater there. But you know what? It works now, which is awesome. Which means now I can close this up. I should probably actually torch this up. Well, actually, no, it's pretty well torched. I can close this up, take down the staircase, and finally move on to my second plan for the episode. I should also probably see how well the thing has been going, because it's just been randomly pulsing at times. I have 18 over here, I have 21 over here, so yeah, it's actually working pretty well. And then that grows, that'll actually take quite a while to pulse. So yeah, let's just go ahead and move on to the next thing. My next goal for the episode will take a little bit longer than that, because this is something I've never actually done before. Do I have any extra of these? I have plenty of leather, so I can make a thing pretty easy. Just make an item frame real quick. Grab some sugar cane. There we go. And my next goal is to make basically a pixel art of sugarcane, but like above the thing. So that'll be fun. I mean, it will be fun, but collecting the resources for this, not sure how I'm gonna pull that off. I probably should do this in a creative test world to make sure I actually know what I'm doing first. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, it has literally been forever, and this is what I have come up with. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can do to improve this. Maybe add, like, here and there, some of these. Does that help? It's definitely recognizable as sugarcane, I think. Maybe? To me, it's recognizable. I don't know. You know what? I like this. I think I'm gonna use this design. Basically, my idea is I'll have, like, imagine there's, like, the roof of my sugarcane farm here. I'm gonna have a billboard, which basically has a giant sugarcane on it, or is a giant sugarcane, and that's how I will recognize this as a sugarcane farm. So for this, I am going to need, you know what, I'm just gonna get a stack of every resource. I'll need black concrete, green, what was that? Lime terracotta, ooh. I might not be able to do this yet. Alright, it might be a little while before I do this because I don't currently have a source of terracotta, I think. But, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed. Next time, we might actually just start collecting some of the resources we need to build this thing, because I definitely do not currently have them. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.